to some of the biggest fights in recent history, and we're going to see another one right here, right now. Alongside me, former world champion Johnny Nelson.
About
Robin Grim Reaper Reed. It's no wonder they call it
this bout.
And this one has all of those big... And there's the bell for round one. No defense for that hook. That right hook catching air. Nice counter shot. One punch could change everything in this battle. You can really feel the buzz in the air tonight. So much hype here in this arena.
This is not just hype. We are in for something special tonight. What an arena, what an atmosphere, what a build-up.
Can't score with that hook again. We're at the halfway point, and both of these fighters know the round is still up for grabs.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Right uppercut just off target. Straight right just misses. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Let's talk about Reed in that last round. Well, this is the time that the trainer needs to come in and say something special. This fighter needs to turn the tables in this next round.
Every second, every minute of this fight is important.
And there's the bell to start round two. Off their stools and ready to go. Let's hope this round is more competitive.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on there. That's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
This fighter told us yesterday, if he doesn't win by knockout, he doesn't consider it a real victory. That's the mentality he has.
Sluggers are an absolute nightmare. They will stay in your face, not give you a breather, not step back when you think, all right, let's have a breather. They want to get stuck right in.
Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. This fight has a real good flow to it. To slow down. This has been a very competitive round between these two.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
Beautiful counter shot. When are we going to see a jab from these two? Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. We wanted action, and they are giving us action. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Talk about Reed in that last round. That was almost a 10-8 round. Complete dominance.
I seriously hope the judges kept their eye on this fight, because if they haven't, there's going to be absolute uproar.
Now breathe, just get your breath back. Get back behind your jab. Basics. Just get your rhythm back.
But just keep doing what you're doing. Look out for the fear.
On to the third. That last round was huge for him, Johnny. How does he keep the momentum going?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything worked. Wait for the reaction.
Joe Calzaghe just went down. One punch did the trick. Let's see it again in slow motion.
Even I've got to see that again. Where did that come from?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Listen to me. Are you okay?
Well, they're back up, Johnny, but now what do they do to get back into this fight?
Todd, he's up. I'll be surprised if he makes it back to the corner. And if he does, will he get back up on the stool again? That was a shot.
Whoa, Johnny, out of nowhere, look at this. Oh no, Robin Reed in some serious trouble. I thought we were going to see the finish there.
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again.
Whoa, Johnny, out of nowhere, look at this. Robin Reed needs to get out of jail and quick. We almost saw a knockout a second ago, and now they're going toe-to-toe.
Bean Days now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
You'd like to see more jabs. Nice defense there, blocking the hook. They're happy this round's coming to an end. 10 seconds left. Talk about Calzaghe in that last round. You've got to wonder how big of a factor that knockdown's going to be we just saw.
You're being put down. You've got to think right. Survive and then give it back the next round.
Great round, great round. Now relax, relax. Just keep them on the other end of that.
Just take the round off. Win the round on your jab. And breathe. Start working a few body shots.
Here we go to the fourth round. They really got banged up last round. What can they do here to change the momentum?
God, listen to me. If I knock somebody down like that round, you know this round coming out? He's getting everything full barrel because I know his legs are gone. So this, you watch what's going to happen. If he doesn't, I'll be very, very surprised.
They exchange punches. Well, if their intention is to anger the opponent, I think it's going to work. That counter shot lands. Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. Correct me if I'm wrong, but when you're dealing with someone with so much speed, you've got to get your timing right.
The middleweights are the best you can ever come across. Obviously, the flyweight is the heavyweight, but the middleweight is the size of the average man or woman. When you get in there and you're letting the shots go, you've got power, you've got speed, you've got pace. You can stand, you can dance, you can do everything. We can look back in history. You know the amazing fights at middleweight are ridiculous. That is what writes our history books.
A very competitive round here, so... We knew his chin would get tested in this fight, and it failed him miserably. So it's onward and upward after a knockout win here.
Well, there's no argument right there. You say it. Night-night.